Teresa B's question there, are stable coins just another form of CBDC? If not, can you explain the difference? Stable coins are not another form of CBDC. However, they can be used in conjunction with CBDC. Stable coins are a private sector initiative. So you and me can essentially put our own stable coin out there if we wanted to, as long as people believe it and the value is there, people can use it to buy whatever they want. CBDCs are a central bank initiative. So the central bank can have that on their balance sheet, and however, it does interact with a stable coin. And I've seen interviews or conferences where they state that there will be stable coins and CBDCs within the financial ecosystem, but there are stable coins that actually have the backing of a CBDC itself. So, for instance, Australia's. Well, I'll give you two different scenarios. So you have a country that's using Ripplenet. Ripplenet has their own RTGS system, real-time gross settlement system. And a real-time gross settlement system is the back end money moving from bank to the middleman here, the clearing and settlement, to the central bank, right? Ripplenet does that with Ripple's own technology. So whoever's utilizing Ripplenet can access this immediately. And that's a wholesale money. And Ripple is coming out with the wholesale stablecoin, RLUSD. And then you have other countries like Australia who's tapping into XRPL. And when I say the XRPL, they have their coin or stable coin from Navati. Navati is the company, and they're working with Ripple and Stellar and Solana and Ethereum and Hedera. They're taking a multi-chain approach. So it's not just Ripplenet they're tapping into these different blockchains, and they're minting them on different blockchains itself. So it's not just the RTGS system they're trying to tap in with Ripple. They're going through the blockchain to blockchain to blockchain, and now they have to figure out a means to bridge these to here. And if they can't bridge them, then they're going to capitalize on an escrow scenario. So if I'm going from this blockchain to this blockchain, I need to lock the value here of whatever that currency is, the AUDD, and then the value is still here. This doesn't get minted. I mean, this does not get burned. It stays there, but it stays in escrow, because should I decide to move this back over there, it still exists over here. But it's just an escrow.
Can I ask you a question? Isn't that the same thing as the Nostra Vostro accounts that we have right now, where you have to put money in these other countries just to be able to do business? Isn't that a similar concept? And isn't that what Ripple and XRP is striving to solve that problem with the interoperability and using XRP as a bridge currency in between so that you wouldn't have to do that?
So they are trying to solve that problem, but Nostro Vostro is not going to go away. Like, it's still going to exist. So let me give you an example. For me, in my DeFi positions, there's liquidity pools that exist still, right? I'm a liquidity pool provider. So I contribute to this currency and this currency. So in a sense, I'm in Canada and you guys are in the States somewhere. I go walk up to my bank, CIBC, and I say, okay, CIBC, I'm trying to send money to my boy Simon and my friend Melissa. Here's $100. So CIBC will take that money, they will convert it to the US and then send it off. That conversion itself that CIBC does, that's a liquidity pool pair, the Canadian and the US. So that bank has to hold the US still, so that then they can take that money and send it off to you guys. I incurred a fee at that point. So when you get the money, you have the FX rate of what the US dollar is at that point, and I incur fees for that swap happening. So for me to be a liquidity provider for this for DeFi itself, I'm putting for the Canadian pair and the US pair, and anytime there's a fee a currency swap, I get the fees for it, as opposed to the bank taking the fees for it now. So it's still technically Nostro Vostro, but it's just in a decentralized manner that we can tap into it now. We can park our money there and capitalize on it. It's just that XRP makes this happen a lot faster, as opposed to needing to trap trillions of dollars at one bank, trillions here at this bank, trillions there at that bank, not incurring any interest, or it's just money that's trapped and sitting there. Whereas now I can do this and earn the fees.
That's right. Yep. That's
Yeah,
DeFi is great.
If you're with Ripplenet, you don't need to, because you're using Ripple's RTGS in the back end at that point. So it depends on which path you want to